Antarctica is one of the most extreme environments on Earth. No wonder it has a lot of things available or wonders in Antarctica. So we're going to tell you some top 10 fascinating wonders of Antarctica. Number 10 is the Gamburtsev Mountains. Now, ever know what these mountains are? These mountains that soar to incredible heights exist 2,000 feet below the ice in East Antarctica. The range extends for over 750 miles with peaks as high as 11,200 feet. A group of Soviet researchers that first discovered the mountain range in 1957 in an extreme remote region of the continent where temperatures often drop below 112 degrees. Since their discovery, the range has been such a subject of much curiosity, but few expeditions have been conducted due to its isolated location. Very interesting, right? Number 9 is Lake Vostok. You can tell this is another Russian-related thing. This was discovered in the 1990s. Now, Lake Vostok is now known to be the largest subglacial lake in Antarctica, and the third largest lake by volume on Earth. Vostok sits 2.2 miles under the continent and was covered by ice over 20 million years ago. Incredibly, Vostok may help scientists to learn about conditions on the Jupiter's moon, Europa, and, this moon called Enceladus, Saturn's moon. This is pretty awesome. Found in 2012. They drilled a hole. That's all. Alright, number 8 is the Southern Ocean. What's so awesome about the Southern Ocean is that back in 2000, people decided that the Southern Ocean would be the world's fifth ocean. This ocean surrounds the entire continent of Antarctica and is comprised of the southern portions of the Pacific, Indian, and Atlantic Oceans. The Southern Ocean is about twice the size of the USA and has maximum depth of around 24,000 feet. There's lots of powerful currents that play an important role in driving global ocean circulation. It also absorbs a tremendous amount of carbon dioxide, although that will not last forever, unfortunately. Alright, number 7 is the Pine Island Glacier. What's so interesting about this glacier is because it is Antarctica's fastest melting glacier. Now, what I like to call Pine Island Glacier, this is known as an ice stream, and its melt contributes more to rising sea levels than any other glacier on the continent. In 2015, a massive iceberg of 225 miles square broke off from Pig after melting from the inside out. Scientists believe that other large portions of the West Arctic ice sheet would collapse in the next few decades. The effect would cause the oceans to rise up many feet, and lots of islands would sink. That's bad news. Alright, number 6 is Antarctic fungi. So, you can tell what happens from here. Now, the fungi in Antarctica are able to survive in some of the most hostile conditions on the planet. Although Antarctica is completely devoid of trees, wood decay fungi are gorging on the wooden huts long abandoned by Ernest Shackleton and Robert Scott, two of the continent's most legendary explorers. The vacant huts are over 100 years old, and it seems that a few species of fungi attacking the huts are actually native to Antarctica. So, you can definitely tell there's fungi. Alright, number 5 is that there's huge sand dunes. But sand is often associated with warmer climates like Africa, for example, but Antarctica also has its fair share of very large dunes. Antarctica is actually considered to be the largest desert in the world. It is incredibly cold, dry, and windy, and is almost completely covered in ice, except for a small portion that makes up less than 1% of the continent. Massive sand dunes are found in this area. The largest sand dune is in Victoria Valley at 230 feet high and 650 feet wide. Alright, number 4 is Lake Ellsworth. So, you can tell who found it. British. They first discovered this subglacial lake in 1996 and have been fixated on it ever since. The lake sits about 2 miles below the West Antarctic ice sheet. The researchers believe it has been undistributed for nearly 500,000 years. Scientists are eager to begin the drilling process to answer one of the greatest mysteries associated with subglacial lakes. Is life down there? The UK has drilled into the lake to obtain a water sample in 2012. After determining which method would be the least harmful to its habitat. Now they developed a hot water drill that will create cavity. Alright, number 3 is the fossils found in Antarctica. In November of 2016, the fossilized foremics of a new beetle species are found near the Trans-Antarctic Mountains and the Beermore Glacier. The beetle has been named the Ball's Antarctic tundra beetle and lived between 14 and 20 million years ago, when Antarctica was actually warmer than it is today. Other types of fossils have been found on the icy continent before and have been a great source of mystery and debate among scientists. About 30 years ago, tiny single-celled fossils called diatoms were found in the storm peaks of the Trans-Arctic Mountains. Alright, number 2 is Mount Erebus. Well, everybody knows this volcano. So, it is the southernmost active volcano in the world, located on Ross Island in Antarctica. The volcano is actually 12,400 feet high and is quite active. It's one of the last volcanoes on Earth with an active lava lake, and it's one of the most remote. The volcano's location and weather conditions don't allow scientists to visit Erebus in person often, so they're taking most eruption photos by satellite. However, in 2013, a small team of scientists climbed Erebus and took a quick peek inside the capsule. To their amazement, they saw a bit of movement from organisms living in the intense heat of the volcano. Alright, number one is the Blood Falls. The striking rust-colored Blood Falls emerged from the Taylor Glacier and flow into Lake Balmy, which is located in one of the dry valleys of Antarctica. The waterfall is 5 stories high and it gets its creepy blood hole from the trap lake from which it follows. The lake is very high in salinity and rich in iron. The waterfall flows from a fissure in the glacier and holds a hidden ecosystem beneath the thick layers of ice. Scientists believe that ancient communities microbes cut off from the outside world and live in this body of water. Alright guys, that is the end of our top 10s list. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like this video. Also, ring the notification bell after you subscribe. And finally, if you have any others ideas, just let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to support me on Patreon. Thanks for watching, see you guys.